It's update day, kinda. Yeah, but first, I'm gonna plug the recent videos because, the whole not spending tickets or vouchers warning. Birthday Llamas may be coming around. That video gets into it. Season 6 rewards, in case you missed them, for Ventures is a thing. You can go ahead and check it out. And that's pretty much it. I like to just plug those videos at the beginning because they are relevant. So, let's get into not hitting F12 instead of F11. Let's get into the home base report here. So, okay, where do we start? I'm gonna skip over all the dialogue stuff. The Lockbot Pack is available, which is funny because the first thing I'm gonna do is close this in a second here, but it is available basically today at shop reset. So as I'm recording this in like 5 hours, as you're viewing this, it could be out for now, for all I know. But it's also saying the signature sonorous voice pack is unavailable. I don't want to kick the video off on like a really dark note, but I believe the voice actor, it was said in Discord, I can't even find who said it, but I think he suffered a stroke and is unable to be recording that kind of thing anymore. So it's not the most fun news, but that's okay. I usually have the dialogue muted anyway personally, so either way, if you were looking forward to the audio for that, it is unavailable, and there is not going to be any weapon associated, so yeah, I'm not going to share my opinions on that because we've already been through this with Robo Ray, but I probably won't be buying that pack, to say the least. But I will say, well, the other reason I'm not going to be buying that pack is we can see him in game. Literally the only reason I have Fortnite open right now is we can see Lockbot in game, so there you go. If that skin is appealing to you, plus you get the V-Bucks and the extra tickets, I'll make a video on him when it's out, which is today. Man, I'm going to be busy. Plasma Pulse basically gives you extra damage, which is extremely underwhelming. However, hero reworks are happening, so maybe Plasma Pulse is going to get tweaked and he'll be super strong. And then what if he's gone, Beast? What do I do then? You look for Plasma Pulse Penny, which I don't even know where she is. I don't know who that is or where to... Well, I know who she... I just don't know where to find her. So, is she a main game constructor? This is all I'm checking. If she's not in here, I give up. Okay, Plasma Specialist, I think. Yeah? Plasma Pulse damage. There you go. So, base game. Literally not even a voucher. You could just recruit her now. I wouldn't recommend it right now, but, if that's the thing you want to do in the future, there you go. But we have a lot of stuff going on because I mentioned Birthday Llamas at the beginning, and we are slated all the way. Let's see, we are noted all the way until, what's the day here? July 17th. Now it's my belief, I think that like July 19th last year, or like at least mid-July is when Birthday Llamas were announced. So we're scheduled for about 3 weeks here, which is kind of a long time to go without a home base report, but it's cool to see this far ahead because we've got some of the best heroes in the game available. Dino, Whiteout Fiona, we've got another Dino, Isa, we'll get into all this, I'm skipping over it quickly, another Dino, and then Stars and Stripes Jonesy, one of the best heroes in the game, I'll talk about why, and then of course we got, Star Spangled Headhunter, there's a lot to talk about. So, let's start off with Tricera Ops. She is probably the worst Dino in the game because that amount of healing, that 2.125%, I think from 0 to full was taking people like 5 minutes. It's ridiculous in support, but she is specifically mentioned by Magist on his Reddit that she is being looked into. She is on the to-do list to review. That's not a confirmation that anything will happen, but Epic knows that she is ludicrously underpowered, and maybe that'll be a thing. Obviously, all the dinos are worth grabbing, but that'll be something to consider. And then Crackshot's going to be hanging out, but we're not going to be able to get him. We're going to be able to get the Staccato Shadow, which this shotgun honestly performs more like an assault rifle. It has a really good long range. If I edited these videos, I would show you, but I can link the video down below if you're curious. I'll link all the Boombox videos down below just because I've been covering them. Fun fact... I made the supercut for all the Boombox weapons video like 2 weeks ago, but I haven't posted it just because there's so much more interesting stuff going on right now. But either way, all those videos are up on my channel. So yeah, Staccato Shadow shotgun is good. Grab it if you don't have it, I mean, you might as well. You just go run, hit the road, and it's, you get the concussive shield break modifier, which just stuns enemies and they take damage whenever your shield's depleted. It's not a big deal, but, fun, whatever, run it once, take care of. Star Spangled Headhunter is interesting because, let me see a little thing here. I don't have it prepped. In fact, I can just go into the bot commands in our Discord. Rocket load out. Boom. Yes, I like commands. Nightbot is very convenient.
So
This is a very good loadout. I know that it just spoils the entire loadout right here, but this video is worth a watch. She allows you to not... Okay, so she saves ammo when you're firing weapons, and that is a big deal because when you pop that war cry, with a rocket launcher plus the enduring machine and support, you can get some insane mileage out of that, and you basically don't consume ammo when you fire a rocket launcher, and it's a very, very, very fun loadout, and I highly recommend trying it out when or if she's available. Well, when she's available. So definitely something worth looking into. It's like super specific to like rocket launchers. That's the biggest bang for your buck. I wouldn't recommend her for anything else because this doesn't give you any extra damage. Warcry does, but you're losing out on a lot of damage using her elsewhere, but rockets are a very, very fun way to take advantage of her. In the case of Patriot Penny, though, Bull Rush cooldowns are... I don't have an opinion on that. She's a thing. Grab her if you want her, I guess. I can't really sign off. I will say, Old Glory AC. I have not had the time to make a Ventures Loadouts video yet. It's definitely on my to-do list, but one of the people I've actually been utilizing, glad I opened the game, by the way, is Fragment Flurry. Yes, sir. Impossibility Matrix. Our main man, Old Glory AC, because when you use a fragment, he cuts the cooldown by an additional 10%. This build, by the way, I'll spoil my video before I record it. This is one of the builds I want to show. This is Infinite Teddy. So long as you throw the Teddy with a charge fragment, it's literally like it's ready before the Teddy is even off the map. It's nuts. You can't have two Teddies out on the field at once, but it's very fun. So that, amongst other builds, are things I want to show on the channel here soon. So yeah, Stars and Stripes Jonesy. Ready for a math lesson? Because you're not going to get a full one. Stars and Stripes Jonesy is... Actually, here, let me just run another command. We're having a lot of fun today. These are some of my favorite heroes coming back right now. 2 minutes. I'm just going to have this playing while I talk. This is me leveling up a Mercury LMG and then firing for 2 minutes straight. Because with Stars and Stripes Jonesy in the lead, this is a little bit of math for you. It gives you a 48% chance to not consume the ammo, which means that ammo doesn't leave your magazine size, which means if you only shoot, whatever, 48% of it doesn't consume. That leaves you with maybe, if you have 100 rounds in the magazine, you don't shoot 48 of them. You've got 52 rounds left in the magazine. Well, that chance to not consume applies to those as well. I'll save you the math. It basically doubles your mag size. A little bit less, it's like 97%, but essentially doubles your magazine size, and it's very, very fun. In fact, this is a more extreme case where I was being silly with a quadruple mag size Mercury LMG, but even in my very regular soldier loadout, which is not this, I don't usually use Holy Rocket. Oh, here it is. There you go. Assault Ammo Recovery. I use him all the time. He, in this support, technically gives you about a 31.7% magazine size boost, and that stacks on top of mag size perks, which means he's better than Light Show. Because people, you might have noticed, I might have him in the book, Light Show Spitfire ups it by 30%, but it ignores magazine size. So with a quadruple mag size Mercury LMG, which has 400 rounds in the mag, he is still only adding 30 bullets. Whereas Light Show Spitfire is adding like 124 bullets to your magazine. It's super nice. I have used with and without Assault Ammo Recovery. I've done like niche builds on stream whenever people request loadouts, and anytime I get to not use this guy, I immediately notice and I totally regret it. So yeah, seriously, it's kind of a passive perk. I know that it doesn't add any damage, but it's super convenient, and I do not enjoy playing without him. So yeah, Stars and Stripes Jonesy. I don't want to just gloss over these heroes and give you the impression that they're bad, because there's some really cool stuff coming back out. I know it's not new, but yeah, it's easy to bitch about that. I like to see my favorite heroes coming back. Cloak Star is going to be hosting on the 10th, and then Ankylo Kyle again. I've got some Kinetic Overload fanboys who definitely swear by this guy and say that he's good. It's not my playstyle, so on their behalf, I will say that I've heard good reports via Ankylo Kyle. I have used loadouts specifically requested by those people in chat, and I was not impressed. But again, I will say that I am speaking out of my depth, as this is not my playstyle. What is in my depth is Iza. She is literally one of the best heroes in the game. Again, she doesn't give you damage or anything. It's a passive bonus, but increasing your armor by 33 essentially means you're it's hard to explain armor because it's like a percent, but it's not. If you have 1,000,000 HP, all right, increasing your armor by 33 basically means you have 1,333,333. So you just have like a bigger well, a bigger amount of damage resistance, and armor has changed like in 2 different updates, and it's been a long time since I've had to think about it. And frankly, knowing the exact effectiveness is kind of irrelevant because it doesn't really matter. Whenever I'm running Blast from the Past, she is pretty much always a part of it. It doesn't really matter what you're doing. Again, I have used Blast from the Past with and without Saurian Hide, and you die faster without her, and you notice it every single time. So Iza is seriously, I've said it before, might very well be the best dino in the game, by my personal opinion. Because what I recommend people do is, if you're using vouchers on dinos, which you should not be doing right now, because they're literally re-releasing, start with Iza, because she will be the cornerstone of pretty much every single Blast from the Past build, because being tankier is just always better. Unless you're like Swamp Knight. No, you like to take damage of Swamp Knight, so being tankier is still good. Yeah, no, it's nuts. It's nuts. Also, Swamp Knight doesn't use Blast from the Past, so, you know, don't read into that one too far. But you do need your shield depleted, so, you know, think about it. So, Quinn will be hosting Hit the Road here, and Whiteout Fiona, again, literally one of the best heroes in the entire game, because it ups the crit rating of swords, axes, and scythes. Crit rating is not crit chance. This is not a 15% bonus, but it's still a lot. I have a whole spreadsheet for it. In fact, I can actually pull it up right here. I literally have it bookmarked because this is just too convenient not to show. So 15 crit rating is basically 17.5%. However, the way that crit rating stacks is it does not mean 17.5%, technically speaking. This is outside the depth of this video, but yeah. But I use it all the time. Again, I did not prep this video, clearly. This was just already set up here. So, little lesson here. Crit rating, it all stacks together, meaning you got to start from the beginning. So if you have 15 crit rating on anatomy lessons, and then you go to whatever sword you're using, say it's no, you know, let's do something with crit rating here. Yeah, my Storm King's Ravager. So you have to take the 30 crit rating plus Whiteout Fiona's 15, which brings you to 45, and that is a 35.5% crit chance bonus, which is why we're at 50.5% rather than 52.5. If that went over your heads, it doesn't matter. It's just me being a nerd. And, yeah, crit rating is unnecessarily confusing. Epic. But Whiteout Fiona is very good. I highly recommend using her all the time. Anytime you're using a sword, axe, or scythe, she is almost always a benefit. So, yeah. And then, of course, Saurian... Oh, my God. I feel bad about Ken. I did him dirty. I released a video basically calling him Jurassic F in the thumbnail. You know, I can just look it up here. Did you guys know there's a search button on this? Here, just Jurassic. Did I spell that wrong? Probably. Is it 1 S or 2? Oh, it's 1. Okay, there's 2 S. Wow. Did I spell it wrong in the... Okay, anyway, there you go. Jurassic F. He didn't work. He didn't work on about half of the abilities, and then they fixed him sneakily. Yo, Epic, if you ever fix like a major hero like this, could you just tell us? Because I found out months late, and then by that time, the hype was gone, he was unavailable, it didn't matter anymore, so I just never made a video on it, and I feel a little bad about that. No, I feel a little bad about that. So, yeah, I'll probably have to make another video on him when it comes out, because he deserves it. It's a good bonus. Seriously, 20% bonus is tricky, because generally when you're using abilities, you're using Happy Holidays. So it's not too often that you have a Blast from the Past ability loadout, but when it is a thing, that 20% bonus is definitely appreciated, and he's a good thing to just throw in the support, and I oftentimes forget he exists because of these factors. But regardless, when you need an ability damage bonus and you're using Blast in the Past, he is a fantastic combo. So, yeah, lots of cool stuff coming out. I think there's only like a couple of underwhelming. Like, I'll put Ankylo Kyle into the underwhelming list, and then Patriot Penny. And literally the rest of these all have very specific reasons to be exciting. Even Tricera Ops. I know, her bonus is yucky right now, but if they make this a usable amount of health, shoot, every 5 seconds your health just passively increasing. That's really nice. Like, that's a really good... I like that. I like that a lot. And, you know, they could even make it 10%. Well, I don't know. I don't understand why that's bad. Because if it's 10%, it would take you 50 seconds to get back to full. That could be, you know, that's not underpowered in my opinion. Because, you know, if you're in the middle of combat, it's going to take a lot less than 50 seconds for a crowd of zombies to kill you. And so, yeah, I don't know. I'm just saying because coconuts can heal you from 0 to full in like 4 seconds just by eating two or three coconuts. So the fact that we already have coconuts and they're not even overpowered. Yeah. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. update video. I'm a little late, but I'm sorry. I'll see you guys. Your Twitch link down below. YouTube, subscribe if you're new. I'll see you guys next time, and yeah, have a nice day.